Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. In a moment, the growing crisis in Japan. But first, another major development in the Hey Dad scandal. And today, with her father holed up in Singapore, Robert Hughes' daughter has come forward, angrily defending her father, saying allegations that he's guilty of indecent assault are not true.
Let's go. You rolling? Yep. Robert Hughes.
It was just over a year ago that I confronted Robert Hughes in Singapore.
There's a lot of serious allegations being made about you back in Australia at the moment. Do you have anything to say?
Now, as the police investigation continues and other alleged victims come forward, pressure is once again mounting on the former Hey Dad star.
Hiding here in Singapore won't make it go away, sir.
So tonight, we're once again in Singapore, on the hunt for Hughes.
This man?
No.
Never seen here?
No, never saw him.
No?
To put to him shocking allegations made by a member of his own family.
I believe people need to know that it's more than just Hey Dad, more than just the show.
She's the latest alleged victim of Robert Hughes to speak out. Melinda O'Donnell is Robert Hughes' niece. She claims she was touched inappropriately by the TV star for years, beginning when she was 8.
He would give me a massage and he'd try and get me to take my top off. He was touching me and he asked if I liked it. And I said no. But he didn't stop. It's the only time I got the courage to say no. And he didn't even respect that. Sorry.
She claims Uncle Robert would also expose himself in front of her.
He was in my bedroom, getting changed, standing in front of the mirror, looking at himself naked, touching himself, waiting for me to come back into the room.
Melinda first told A Current Affair about the alleged abuse in March last year, but only now has decided to go public.
You're frozen in fear. You don't... It's very hard to speak up. I had no idea what would happen if I spoke out. I was scared.
I'm absolutely puzzled as to why this is being said now.
Well, she's not the only one, Robert. There are a number of women.
Everything now is in the hands of defamation lawyers.
Today, a surprise development in this story. After a long silence, Robert Hughes' family has spoken out. His daughter Jessica released this statement through a public relations company, not only defending her father's reputation, but also denying any knowledge of inappropriate behaviour by him.
I'm appalled and outraged about claims made on national television regarding my father and my childhood. To imply I have ever been involved in or was aware of these sordid allegations is offensive and completely untrue. My father is a good man and I have had nothing but a happy, safe and supportive family life. I have no doubt that the allegations against my father are untrue.
It wasn't until it got really, really bad when he started walking into the bedroom.
But since we broke this story, A Current Affair has been contacted by a number of women, all making similar allegations about Robert Hughes.
I was asleep and he would walk in and put his hands under the covers, under your clothes.
And how old were you at this stage?
I would have been 10, 11.
Or this man? Have you ever seen this man? No? Never seen this man?
This week, reporter Marguerite Rossi has been in Singapore trying to find Robert Hughes, so we could put these latest allegations to him.
This is the street where Robert Hughes had been living for 10 years in a $12,000 a month townhouse in one of the most exclusive suburbs of Singapore. What we now know is that after A Current Affair broke this story last year, Robert and his wife packed up and left.
Robert Hughes' wife, Robin Gardner, runs RGM, a multi-million-dollar management agency. She works in these offices in Singapore.
We're heading up to the office of Robin Gardner, Robert Hughes' wife. He's been spotted coming in here. Is Robert Hughes here? Robert's not coming in? Is there any way we can get a message to them? Which brings our search for Robert Hughes to here, the suburb of River Valley. It's a suburb that is packed full of luxury high-rise apartments, and most of them have security guards at the entrances and locked security gates. This is where we now believe he is living.
Why would these women be making these accusations about you?
Everything now is in the hands of defamation lawyers.
A year on, police are still investigating the allegations made against Robert Hughes. They won't say exactly where the case is at.
Look, extradition processes are not easy and they do take a lot of time. You're talking months and months.
Criminal lawyer Sam Macedone says in the event that Robert Hughes were charged and if authorities had to extradite him, it could be a long and complicated legal process.
So even though you might get an extradition order, that person would have a right to appeal to a higher court just to make sure that that order is okay. So it's not a matter of weeks, it's not a matter of a couple of months, it could be 6 months, 1 year or something like that.
Do you regret speaking out a year ago?
No, not really. I mean, of course, there's days where you wake up and, you just can't deal with it. But for the most part, I'm very happy that I spoke out.
In the meantime, the person who first blew the whistle, Sarah Monaghan, revealed on ACA that she's taking civil action against Hughes, suing him and the Seven Network over allegations that he touched her inappropriately on set. What are you hoping to achieve?
I hope that the people who were involved realise when they are slapped with a lawsuit that maybe they should have taken better steps back then to, protect a child in that situation.
What will make this all okay again for you?
Even if he doesn't go to jail, if I don't sue his pants off, at least apologise, at least acknowledge what you did.
Of course, we will stay on that story and continue to bring you development.